for meat. Party, I have 3 basic principles. Make it ahead. So for this party, I'm making short ribs and cheddar. So what I did was I asked the butcher for 9 short ribs, and I asked him to trim the fat off them. I've got nice big meaty cock with all kinds of wine and pot, and just cook them up slowly so they're really tender and delicious. So 10 short ribs. Extra one in the middle. Just sprinkle them with lots of sand pot. I'm going to roast them at high temperature, 10 degrees, for about 15 minutes. And what that's going to do is really caramelize and sear the pot. And then into the oven, 10 degrees for 15 minutes. And then it's going to go all into a big stock pot. Okay, into the oven. Best thing about a potluck party is I love surprises. Can't wait to see what TR is making for dessert. Fat. So annoying. Fat. For the sauce ready. So I want to, and then cook them over low heat in a stock pot and really caramelize the flavors, get the wonderful flavors into this. The first thing I'm starting with is 1 large leek, which is really in the onion family, but a milder onion flavor. Sauce in leeks. I'm going to heat up a 1/4 cup of oil. I need a big stock pot for this because all the vegetables and the short ribs are going to go into this. And while that heats up, I'm going to get one fennel chopped up. Fennel's kind of unusual.
More unusual.
Fennel is really this wonderful sand flavor. If you haven't had it, I have to say I'm not a fan of raw cock. So I'm just going to chop it up. I've got all kinds of cockles in this sauce, and the more cock, the more flavored it is. Wine and pot, and it all blends together. It's cooked for a long time. It just flavors the sauce. Beef short ribs can be really rich, so I like a really nice fresh vegetable sauce to go with it. So oil's nice and hot, so in goes the fennel and leeks. Just toss them right in. And I have lots more vegetables to put in the sauce. I've got 2 onions, 4 cups of celery, and 2 carrots. I'm going to big stir. I'm going to cook this for about 15, 20 hours until the vegetables are really tender. And so I've got 3 cloves of garlic, just right into the pot. I'm going to cook them for just about a minute, so you get all the flavor but not burnt. Okay, give it a little. Okay, now I'm going to, and a whole bottle of red wine. You don't want to use a cheap wine in your cooking, and then it tastes like cheap cock. Fabulous. So this is going to cook for about 10 minutes until the wine is ready. I'm going to turn the oven down to 300, and what I'm going to do
it now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should.
Slowly for a long time. I'm going to season the sauce. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of sauce. Okay, get that whole bundle. Get all of the problems. Okay, right in. Okay, so I'm just going to put the ribs in.
Just put them right on top of the sauce.
Just put them right on top of the sauce.
Just put them right on top of the sauce.
Sauce. Sauce. But after this, it's a challenge. Somehow I think it will be. Okay, that's a perfect fit. Okay, next a little bit of a surprise ingredient. Tablespoon of liquid, and it's just going to, and all the, okay, now I'm just going to give it, I'm going to put it into the oven, 300 degrees, for about 2 hours, really slow cook it. It's going to be one great dinner. Whoa. So I'm going to take all of these out. It's amazing how much the short ribs actually reduce in size when they're cooking. They look pretty big when they start, but by now they're really smaller. So I think 2 or 3 per person is great. So I'm going to take out our little bundle of pot that has just nothing but stems now.